Hey everyone, Steve Itzler here. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, press the like button if you like me. If you like the video, share please, and then offer comments if you think I'm wrong, I'm off base, or you have a different perspective. Today I want to share a little bit of perspective on offense versus defense and thinking. So if you're always trying to improve or figure out how or make things better, that's an offensive approach. If you always think you can't because there's something always holding you back, that's a defensive approach. And I think you can always find the yes or the answer to your problem if you make it simple. Instead of saying I can't do something, you can do something. You have to change the way you think. I can is much more powerful than I can't. I can't just shuts everything down. I can, with the ability to say I can and the attitude of I can, it allows you to broaden your mind, open your scope of thinking, and allows ideas to flow, to become more offensive, to help you solving an issue rather than saying I can't solve an issue. You can solve any problem and you can achieve anything you want if you are offensive in thinking. Now, too much of any one thing is, like everybody else says, is not a good thing. I tend to disagree on some things, but when it comes to planning and preparation, I think it's offensive, but there's got to be a balance on some defensive stuff to keep things into perspective. So if you're finding limitations in what you're doing, the answer is how do we do it, not that we can't do it. In other words, you're going to find a different way. So I do things one way, you might do something completely different, and that's just fine. If we end up at the same place, that's cool, and that means that there's other ways of doing stuff, and that's what we want to do. So in our business, Jody and I are always offensively and defensively talking together to come out with a solution that will work, that will ultimately get us to where we're going, and we're well on our way. So for me to you, sharing offense versus defense, it's like a football game. You want to win the football game, you want to score so many points. So offensive coordinator's job is to ensure that he's got the right players to do the job or the plays that he wants to call, he or she wants to call. And then on the defensive side, a defensive coordinator is the same thing on the defensive side. So you have to find people that are willing to get on your boat or your bus or whatever you want to call it, that will help you grow and help you become better in achieving your goals, and then along the way they're going to achieve their goals. And you do that through offensive thinking, and you do that with a little bit of boundaries on defensive approaches so that you don't get yourself caught up. Defensive-minded people are really, really great at telling you how you can't do something, which in some cases you need to have that perspective. But the guys that are extremely successful, that have done it, that have achieved great things in their life, have done it on the offensive thinking. And they have people within their organization that kind of help them with perspectives on defensive thinking, because it's called a blind spot. We want to find out our blind spot, and once we figure out what the blind spots are, it's easy to help somebody to help you become successful. So that's my share, is offense versus defensive thinking, improving, education, self-development, networking, you name it, your center of influence, anything that helps progress you forward to your goals, versus I can't because I guarantee you this, if you can't, you're never going to try, and you're right, you can't. But if you can, and you're willing to put the effort in, I promise you with offensive thinking, you're going to get there. You're going to do it. It's just a matter of when. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, thumbs up if you like it. If you have counter arguments, let me know. I'd love to hear from you. I always like to hear different things. Have a great day. Talk to you soon.